All right, so we are now live from the spider lair in the backyard of Collie Ennis. We have him just here, aka Spider-Man, and he's going to give us a bit of a tour of the way through his backyard into the spider den, and then we're going to go exploring, learn a little bit about spiders. So I'll pass this on to Collie over here.
Hello,
how's it going, Collie? So, pretty good. So this is the way back.
Yeah,
we'll follow you.
I'm just going to go up to the shed here. I'll just show you on my way up
All right.
some of the stuff we have that I've set up here. So this is my ornamental pond for like nice goldfish and carp and stuff like that. I have a few rescued carp that were taken out of people's ponds that didn't. You can see them all coming up to feed now. This is the time of year now where we kind of wind down on their feeding because it's getting a bit cool. But they'll be okay then for the winter without anything really much to eat at all.
Right, okay.
And this is actually just 2 recycled tubs from the attics of houses that I stuck together and turned into a pond. So
Oh, that's
nice,
amazing.
Nice to sit here during the summer, have a cup of tea.
Oh, that's perfect.
Follow me up here.
Into the jungle we go.
So this all here is kind of it's a giant swamp that I built
Okay.
for our native amphibians. So we have lots of frogs, newts, some axolots from Mexico living in here as well, and a couple of rescue turtles as well. So they all live quite well. The turtles have gone down now for the winter, and that has some heat cables running over it, so it doesn't freeze over for the turtles as well.
Okay. Keeps them good through the winter.
Another small one in here. This is mainly for, you can pick that up, that's mainly for invertebrate life and stuff like that.
Okay. So you have another little pond.
Yeah, it's cool. You see a lot of things come out at night around here.
Huh.
Lots of frogs, lots of newts. Really interesting to watch them all in action.
No, there's a lot of life in this yard here. So,
Yeah.
so now we're going into the den.
Yeah, this is my animal shed.
Okay.
Spider layers, people have started to call it now. But yeah, so I keep a lot of different kind of invertebrates here mainly. I also have a few rescued snakes and some lizards, stuff
Okay.
like that. So I'm going to take you around and show you some of the stuff that we have.
Cool.
Can you pick? You just see that? Okay.
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah.
Good. So this is my. This doesn't look like much, but believe me, this place is actually crawling with life. So the less obvious ones probably are the stick insects.
wow.
You'll see some of the leaf insects and stick insects.
Whoa.
They blend very well in here, so unless you have a knife for them, you really can't spot them. But yeah, so
Pretty well camouflaged. How
Yeah,
many would there
very,
be
very-
back in there?
they're very well timed. It's great in a way, but it's also very awkward when I'm trying to clean them out because like
Hello
that
there.
looks just like stick.
Oh
so,
yeah.
So I have to be very, very careful when I'm cleaning them
Do you
out.
name them?
No, I have hundreds of them, so.
Oh, fair.
It's,
Now we have
I'd
Sticky,
lose, yeah, Sticky 2,
Twiggy.
Twiggy 1.
Comment with your suggested names,
Yes,
guys.
please, that'd be great. I also have in here some of these. These are giant African millipedes.
Whoa.
So they're really,
Oh,
really awesome looking creatures. You know?
oh.
That's
Not
really
about it.
cool.
Yeah, so they're cool enough to protect themselves there.
Huh.
So these all live in this little micro environment here.
So how many animals would there be total? Oh wow, jeez, so many
Hello.
in that one box. How many would there be?
There's a couple of hundred. But it's
Hundred?
Jeez,
Yeah, I'd
100.
say
Is that
so,
a big
yeah.
one back there that's just swishing about?
That's a big stick insect in there.
Oh, he's just on the back.
So once every 2 or 3 days, see these leaves now. Today they're going to have to all come out.
Okay.
Each individual branch that I have in there will have to be shook out, checked for babies because they're constantly laying babies. There's always babies around somewhere, and they're really, really small. So I take the babies out. There you go. Here's some babies here. They just hatched today.
Oh,
Oh wow.
You
We got
see
the
it? You can pick that up
reflection
there?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
there we go.
See, there's one. Okay.
So that's a little baby there.
Ah.
So they will be all taken out today and put into a different tub and grown on. And
Okay.
I'll send them off to other collectors, which helps pay for my electricity bills and stuff like that. So
There you are.
it's good, you know. This
Ah.
is Memnock.
Okay.
Memnock is named after one of the devils. And you can see
Ooh.
why.
Yeah, he's already attacking. Oh, wow.
She is a bit of a monster. But yeah, I rescued her about 7 years ago. She's she doesn't have she has a typical attitude for this species of Mexican black king snake, and they're quite striky. But
Okay.
yeah, I still love her. I like her attitude. She's really cool.
Very good.
just-
Keeps it interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know, she's taken my hand off a couple of times. But,
Oh, gee.
this is my baby.
Oh wow.
This is Quirks.
Hello, Quirks.
Quirks is a blue-tongued skink, and it's like essentially it's a bald cat.
They're a pet, eh?
Yeah, he's
They're a
gorgeous.
pet in Australia.
He's beautiful.
They're
He did
really-
little lizard kisses
Oh.
on my nose. So yeah,
Oh.
Quirks is another rescue. Came to me from Cork about, I think, 15 years ago at this stage.
Oh wow.
Beautiful little animal.
Ah. We got a little friend down here saying hello.
Yeah, that's just a small corn snake. Beautiful
Okay.
coloured pattern on it. Up here we have my raptors.
Your raptor.
Well, I think
Raptors.
they look like raptors if you have a look at their heads.
Oh, he's
They're garter
jumping at us.
snakes. Yeah, they're
Oh,
pretty
man.
cool. We're going to feed all these snakes now in a minute just to give
Oh,
us
yes. That's
and
amazing.
these are all my spiders.
Okay.
Some of my spider jars.
Spider jars. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
So in here is
Okay.
an OBT. Where is she? She's at the back there. So that's an orange
Oh, wow.
orange baboon tarantula.
Okay.
Quite a nasty species. They can give you a good nip. The reason I keep all these animals are kept in conditions that will match their natural habitat.
Oh.
So even in the crowded cages here, you will get high density of stick insects all living together.
Okay.
And as I said, I remove any young, so we only have the adults in there, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
The jars, small jars with the spiders in them, all tarantulas when they become female will burrow. The ones I keep will burrow and they will stay in that hole and they're quite happy to live there. So it matches again. The size matches the species. Now with the bigger species here, I have them up in this place. My light
Oh,
up,
wow.
so
Down
I have
at the
bigger
back.
ones in here. So I match everything to their own. That's
Oh wow.
one of my salmon pinks.
Okay.
Oh, you're shaking there. Don't be worried.
A little bit nervous. They're not gonna jump at me, are they?
No, they're not. They can't.
All right.
This is a communal species of tarantula there.
Okay. Where is this?
Balfouri. Oh, you won't see them. They're hiding
no,
in
they
the
don't
back.
see them. They're hiding away.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Ah,
very, very shy species. they
okay.
are. My lights, my LEDs are going on this, so don't mind if it goes
Oh,
on.
okay. No.
This
no
is
worries.
my rack here for all spider babies. So when they're grown
Okay.
up, I put them into their. I separate them out, put them in here, and grow them on. Again, so I can, you
Okay.
can see him in there. Can you?
So little.
much
Oh, I
does
see the little baby. That's amazing.
I have better ones here.
How much does like when you say you sell them, like how much do they go
Depends
for?
on the species. There's a species of tarantula here. I'll show you here.
Are they spins?
That is mad expense. Now, where is she?
Huh.
The top here. So this
Oh,
girl
wow.
here, I can just see.
Hello.
I'm just
We
trying to
are
make sure.
opening a jar with a tarantula
Oh my
in it right
See,
now.
see her there?
Oh my.
Yeah, yeah, it's cool. Hang on, I'll try to get her. There you go,
There
in the
she
back
is.
there,
she
yeah.
is. Oh yeah.
So that's,
I see.
you can't really see it on the video, but that colour there is outstanding. It really
Yeah.
pops. It's a blue.
Hmm.
It's called a P Metallica, and they're a gouty sapphire ornamental tarantula.
Just back
Now,
there.
there we go there. Now, the thing about this species is when that first came on the market, say, I think it was only a couple of years ago, so it was like a couple of grand. And now even the females, a mature female in the States, you'd pay $500 for one.
Wow.
Now, what's happening is as people learn how to breed them and care for them, the price goes down.
Okay.
But what happens is if you get a new species of tarantula or a new species of spider in, you can kind of breed them up, keep a load of the babies back, and then just sell them off at a good price if you were
I
to
see.
do that, you know.
Oh, okay, right.
So,
But I'm not like, I do a lot of, I haven't got space for starters, so I can only do so much. But my thing isn't really breeding them. I leave that to other people. I kind of just enjoy doing a little bit, just enough to keep me going.
Right.
But there are some really good Irish breeders out there who sell around. You know, you can find them online.
and what's your favourite to keep? Is it the spiders? Is it
Spiders,
quirks, or
yeah, spiders and frogs. Even though I have a lot of snakes, and I like snakes, I really do. But most of the snakes I have are rescues, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
it's like the real passion is I love my amphibians, and I love my spiders and arachnids. You know, particularly I love scorpions.
Oh,
I'm
really?
not a big fan of
You have
scorpions.
scorpions. Okay, take out the scorpions.
I'm not a big fan of scorpions. Nothing should, like, they look like they're constantly trying to fight with their arms out, like they're doing the McGregor like swoosh around.
There we go.
Oh no.
So this is
And
good.
they're UV, they glow in the dark.
Yeah,
don't
I'm going
they?
to show you that now if you
Oh,
want.
Yeah,
my.
let's do that.
Okay, so
So
I hope they're in here now.
Oh my god.
I
if they're-
hope
oh
they're
my
not
God.
out. Oh,
So
Okay,
this is
they're
this
small,
year's
they're okay.
babies.
little
Oh,
baby
wow.
scorpions. What?
So that's this year's babies now. So
That
they
is
need to be
so
fed
cool.
today. Now they only start glowing there a while ago, so And you can see even their little body parts that they've discarded there on the ground.
They discard their body parts.
Yeah, when they grow, as they grow into a different, as they extend their bodies and grow, they actually shed their skins. So that's why you see all those little things there. So these are Asian forest scorpions.
Okay.
And that's the babies.
Oh my god, don't show me the adults.
Oh, the adults are coming out.
I don't want to know where Mama is.
I kind of do now, so.
Oh boy. Well, I'd rather know where she is than not know where she is.
That's
exactly.
true.
So
True.
here we go, here's my-
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But the thing about the scorpions is, that I always tell people, is that the general rule of thumb is the bigger the pincers, the bigger the
less.
scorpion, the less likely to get a nasty whack off them. Yeah.
Really? So
Yeah.
if it was a smaller kind
Yeah,
of.
the smaller species can be, can pack a lot more punch.
Huh.
But she's a pretty cool little animal.
She's green, isn't she?
That's amazing.
She is a beautiful iridescent
That's
kind of a
lovely.
green. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Huh.
Quite hard to spot.
That's amazing.
So it's handy if you're out in the field. Like I was in Malaysia recently looking for them, and the old blue light was perfect. Spot
Really?
them a mile away. You can literally go into it and just go, oh, there's one over there.
It's like
very,
lamp.
very
Oh,
cool.
That's
And
really.
you'd never find them otherwise, you know.
Yeah, that's like the way of doing the search
Yeah,
is just pull out the
exactly,
blue
yeah.
light then.
It puts down a lot of nonsense.
So what was your first animal that got this kind of collection started, or was it a spider?
When I
Or?
was very young, I did what a lot of boys and girls do. I just collected bugs. Just had them in little biscuit tins, the old metal biscuit tins. People in Ireland remember them, and used to pop the holes in the lid and just keep them there. So beetles and slugs and snails, and then frog spawn was the big one for me. I think I was in Boy Scouts or something like that, and we went to Powers Court and I collected frog spawn, and I was like, ah. So I started reading books. Still, I have my little library of books.
Oh,
that
we
I
see the
keep,
library
yeah.
up here.
You know what I mean? But just started reading, and just get mad into it. And yeah, I never stopped. And then when the exotic pets, I went into a place called Georgia Street Arcade on Georgia Street. There used to be a pet shop there.
No way.
Yeah, years ago. And one of my best friends actually was working there when he was a younger man. He's still my pal to this day.
Okay.
I bought a fire belly newt, and it was like a small little amphibian.
Okay.
And that was just from then, just haven't stopped. Like,
Sold,
so,
yeah.
yeah. Even some of these animals have been with me since I got married, moved out, all that kind of thing. You know. I used to keep all the spiders under my bed when I moved in with my wife. Because we had
Oh
space,
man! And how did
you know.
she feel about that?
I only
loved
recently
it.
told her,
Oh,
so
sure. All right.
she
She
didn't
can't,
really,
doesn't know, can't
didn't
hurt
know.
her.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
So would you consider yourself like the Irish Steve Irwin?
No, definitely not. There's far more knowledgeable people than me. I'm kind of just, I'm very fortunate that I hang around with like some incredible scientists and keepers and stuff, and I pick up little bits of knowledge. You know what I mean? You're only the sum of the people you surround yourself with, and I'm only after learning off all these really cool people, and there's so much more knowledgeable people out there than me. It's just, I'm fortunate that I have a little kind of a platform with work with Trinity that I can get out and kind of get the message across, like, you know what I mean? But no, like, I mean, I'm always learning, I'm not picking up new
She's
stuff
coming
every
along.
day, you know?
Oh, she's coming along.
So this is the famous
this
Vivian.
is famous.
Yeah,
Lillian.
yeah, Vivian. She
Vivian, sorry.
Vivian. No, it's fine.
She's gonna not like you now because you missed
Oh no, I'm getting attacked. That's so pretty.
Say hello to Vivian. Hello. Is it true that like tarantulas? Because I always had a fear of them, but then I was told that when they're angry, they like flick hairs
Flick
at
hairs.
you.
That's the vast majority of the terrestrial tarantulas will do that. So, you don't have to worry too much about it. The ones that are nasty are the ones that I kind of keep. Where are we here?
Hidden in the back there. That's where the nasty ones are.
Like pokies, they're not great. They are. I call them face huggers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my-
Face huggers.
No, not
No
ready for that.
way.
No, nothing's coming out. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lovely blue. Oh, you can see the blue here if you want to see. There's a nice picture. Can you get that?
Oh, the glare on it though.
No.
Might be able to get around. I'm not sure.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Ah well.
But yeah, no, I won't take them out because I don't want to freak you out. But yeah,
Oh, no.
there's
It's amazing.
They're beautiful.
That's so
though.
cool. So, you had mentioned before we might feed a snake.
Yes.
Is that something we can try?
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it here now.
Who are we feeding?
We're gonna feed Memnock first.
Memnock.
Memnock,
Oh,
okay.
always fun.
Time for Memnock. Oh.
So you got a good shot there, okay?
Oh yeah.
Now what you have to do is just be very careful because
Oh, Memnock's.
quite quick. You get it?
Yep.
Come on, chicken.
Oh, oh, there is a snake. Okay. I'd say
Yeah, I
Memnock.
have to catch her all the time.
Jeez.
Jumping out after it.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
So you can see now she's wrapping around it.
Memnock.
Oh.
She's crazy.
It's lunchtime.
Yep.
That's why I wear my Wonder Woman strap so I can deflect the bites.
Oh, right.
I thought that
Is
was
that
the
actually?
style.
Yeah.
Well, it is. It kind of, you know.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool as well. But no,
Definitely.
it really is. It's a practical use as well.
Huh.
Okay.
That was
let's go.
impressive.
Yeah, she is impressive.
Jeez.
And
Okay.
you obviously have obviously the Trinity Library. Ooh, hello.
Ooh.
She's beautiful.
Some hits.
Yeah.
You
Who? And
have-
who was that? That was
Oh, that's Queenie.
Queenie.
Oh no, Xerxes.
Xerxes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Queenie's on holiday. Sorry.
On holiday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But do you get a lot of information from the internet? Because I found a few YouTubers at the moment have gained fame over their feeding with their snakes and stuff like
There's
that.
a lot of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And
Do
I mean,
you-
I have a little. I did set up. I have my own Facebook page, which is doing quite well.
What's that page?
It's the Critter Cave.
Critter
You can
Cave.
find it on the Critter Cave
Okay.
on Facebook, and it's just basically me talking about husbandry and proper care and stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not big into I have a good friend up in Galway. He does YouTube videos on Galway critters, and there we go. So I'm gonna leave that here. Now that mouse has a bit of a fat belly on it,
Oh, okay.
so
Oh, he's pulling him in.
oh, don't pull him in, yeah.
You already got him. He's running away.
So I'm just gonna pop his belly because
Oh wow.
now that's good.
Delightful.
It means that if the mouse, as it's being digested, the gases expand. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
put pressure on the snake's internal organs.
Okay.
Snakes, that mouse may look a bit big for that snake, but that snake's body is well able to.
It'll expand
Oh, yeah,
around
yeah.
it.
And do you get you said that most of your snakes are rescues? So do you get them when they're quite small?
No, it's generally people. Most of them are from friends of mine or people who had heard from me through friends who care for them very well. They're not like rescues and they're in bad shape. Some of them do be.
Okay.
But most of them are in great shape. What it is, especially in the last few years, obviously the economy went to crap and people lost their jobs, and a lot of it people went to immigrate. So, you know. And this
Yeah.
shed is only brand new, it's only a year and a bit old because my old shed I had actually burnt down, so
Oh wow.
and I lost everything.
Oh,
you know,
gee.
and animals I'd had for 25 years, you know what I mean?
That's
So it's
crazy.
it was heartbreaking at the time, and thanks to support for people.
Rebuilt.
Sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
no,
got
sorry.
together. No, but it's cool.
But speaking of which, though, what's the lifespan of your animals? How long are you expecting to have them? Oh, look at that guy over there.
Oh, he's coming out.
That's harm.
Oh man.
As you can see, you need a lot of fly paper as well. I just have it up
Ah.
so your hair doesn't get caught.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. Okay.
But yeah, who's gonna live the longest, and how long are you gonna have them for?
The reptiles will live. Some of the snakes, 25, 30 years.
Great.
Wow.
You know, the tortoises that we have in the house, they will outlive me. Probably belong to my grandkids. So
Wow.
you know what I mean. It varies. And then some of the spiders I have live for a year. You know, so you have to recycle. I
Right.
have praying mantises in here, and they only live for a year as well. So it's kind of
Okay.
stuff like that. You know, it's so varied and so much stuff. You're never bored.
Yeah.
I'm in here for a couple of hours every night working on stuff. You know what I mean? So I have all these boxes have different invertebrates, different little climates
Yeah.
to be managed and looked after. You know, so
Wow.
it's
And-
it's always good and interesting. Keeps me busy.
So are you planning on passing down these animals to your kids, and do you have much interest in them at all?
I don't force it on them if they want to. And it's like, are you going out to your animal shed? Yeah. Oh, I'll go out. And it's kind of like they go out
Yeah.
and they learn a little bit. My daughter's really kind of, she says she wants to get into zoology, and you know, and that'd
There
be
you go.
awesome if she does. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But as I said, I'm not going to be one of those sideline dads going, yeah, you have to do this. So,
Carry on my
they want to
tradition.
do it, yeah, they're more than welcome, exactly. Carry on the family business.
It's a family name.
But,
I was not on the late show for this.
Now, if somebody was looking to kind of get started with keeping animals like this, what would be kind of a good way to get started or get into it?
Get yourself down to Fishamble Street to Reptile Haven. Have a chat with Ben or Melanie. They're brilliant. They've been in the business from day one, and well worth popping in and having a chat with them. Or contact me on Facebook, or contact any of the numerous keepers. You'll find people out there who are knowledgeable and will be able to help you. Just make sure they're nice as well, because there can be some know-alls, but yeah, knowledgeable people are out there, and it's just, all I say is do your research. If you're going to get an animal, especially a snake, or even if it's a frog or whatever, just remember that, you know, it's the exact same as getting a cat or a dog. I know they're in a cage and whatever, but the same responsibility. If you're getting it, make sure you're getting it for life. You don't have to pass it on, because there's no rescue centres for these places.
Right.
You know, the DSPCA aren't really equipped to look after them. Most of my friends who run reptile places are you know, out the door with turtles and tortoises and snakes being left at you know, so it's important that you remember that it's a long-term commitment, you know.
Right.
So there you go.
Well, there it is.
Frog eat a mouse?
Yeah, we'll see a frog eat a mouse. That'd be amazing.
A good ending.
Then we might sign off from there.
Yeah, cool.
So, all right. So we got a frog in here.
If he goes for it.
If he likes it.
Oh,
there he goes. Ah. Oh.
So that's a Pac-Man frog, and they're called Pac-Man frogs because they have just a big, huge belly, and they'll just eat out into you.
Really?
Yeah, awesome, awesome animals.
That's so cool.
All right.
All right. Well,
Cool.
Thank you so much,
Thanks for
Collie.
visiting. I
We'll
really
sign off for
appreciate
now, and yeah, hope everybody enjoyed that. Thank you, Collie.
See you guys.
Bye bye.